Hello everyone, welcome to AYS Maths channel. In this video I will be solving question number 10 from paper 2023, January 2023 Edexcel IAL Pure Mathematics P1. We will go through the problem step by step, ensuring you understand the concept and techniques needed to tackle similar questions in exam. Okay, question 10, you can see you have figure 4 here. There is a curve and a straight line L, and L touches to the curve at 2 points. One is on y-axis, it's here, and another point is P. Okay, let's look at the question. A part, figure shows a sketch of the part of the curve C with the equation y equals to f of x. F of x is 3x plus 20, x plus 6, 2x minus 3. Use the given information to state the values of x for which f of x is greater than 0. F of x is greater than 0. So we know that f of x is 0 here on this line. Alright, f of x is 0 here. So if the question says that it is greater than 0, it means above the line. So above the line is this part, and what else is above? It's here. Alright, so f of x is 3x plus 20, x plus 6, 2x minus 3. First of all, I will find out what is x there. I will find the critical values there, x-intercept here. I will get to know the values where this curve touches to the x-axis. So x-intercepts, and then I will see what are the values above the line. Let's start solving it. A part. Okay. So f of x is, let's write down what is f of x. F of x is 3x plus 20, x plus 6, and 2x minus 3. F of x is x plus, let me rewrite again. Yeah. So f of x is 3x plus 20 and x plus 6, 2x minus 3. As we are finding x-intercepts, so it means that y equals to 0 there, or f of x equals to 0, same thing. So 3x plus 20 into x plus 6 and 2x minus 3 equals to 0. So either this equal to 0 or this equals to 0 or this equals to 0. Right, so let's substitute and get the critical values here. Equals to 0 and x equals to minus 20 over 3, which is 6 point something in decimal. Then or x plus 6 equals to 0 and x equals to negative 6, or the third could be 2x minus 3 equals to 0 and x equals to 3 over 2, and that is 1.5. Okay, so minus 20 over 3, it means that this here I have negative 20 over 3. This point is minus 20 over 3. This is negative 6. And this point is 3 over 2, which is 1.5. Alright. Now the question says that state the values of x for which f of x is greater than 0. So greater than 0, as I said, the values of x lie, that is greater than 0, it lies here from negative 20 over 3 to negative 6, and greater than 0 x is greater than 3 over 2. So how do we write it in form of x? We can write it as x is less than minus 6 and greater than negative 20 over 3, or x is greater than 3 over 2. I can also write this in form of a set notation as x such that x is less than minus 6 and greater than negative 20 over 3, or that is union x is greater than 3 over 2. This is another way to write down in form of a set notation your answer. So that was A part. Now let's move on to the B part. In the B part, it says that expand 3x plus 20, x plus 6, 2x minus 3, you're writing your answer as polynomial in simplest form. Okay, we need to expand 3 brackets here. Okay, let's start B part. So 3x plus 20 and x plus 6, and the third is 2x minus 3. Let's expand it. You can expand second and third together, or you can expand first and second together as you wish. You'll get the same answer. I am going to expand first and second, then I will collect like terms, and later I will expand with the third expression. So 3x plus 20 times 3x plus 20 times x plus 6 is 3x times x is 3x squared, plus 3x times 6 is 18x, plus 20x plus 20 times 6 is 120. Right. Next, collect like terms. 18x plus 20 is 38. 2x minus 3. Now multiply with the third term, third expression. So 3 times 2 is 6x cubed minus 9x squared, plus 38 times 2 76, and 38 times 3 negative 3, 114. 120 times 2 is 240, and 120 times 3 is 360. Right? Okay, now collect like terms. This is squared. Right. Minus 9 plus 76 is plus 67. Minus 114 plus 240 is 126 plus 126, and minus 360. Right. That was part B. Now let's move on to C. C is the straight line L is a tangent to C at point P, where C cuts the y-axis. Given that L cuts C at point P as shown in the figure, find the coordinate. Okay, now let's zoom out and look at the figure. This is the diagram, right? Okay. Question says that straight line L is a tangent to C at the point where C cuts the y-axis. So this is the point where line touches to the curve, and this is the tangent. at this point. At this point, x, we know that x is 0. First of all, we need to understand the diagram, figure 4, and so we can find the coordinate of P. At the L is a straight line that touches to the curve at this point and at P. So at this point, it is the question says there is a tangent, and so at this point, because it is intersecting at y-axis, so x is 0 here. So if x is 0, so the curve at this point, so the y-intercept here will be, let's look at what is the curve. The curve is after expanding our curve equation, we got 6x cubed plus 67x squared plus 126x minus 360. So if I wanted to know what is y-intercept there, so I'll substitute x equals to 0, right? So when x is 0, at this point I can substitute 0 everywhere here, 0, 0, minus 360. So f of x at that point is negative 360, right? So let's go back to the figure. Yeah, so it means that at this point, the coordinate at this point is 0 and minus 360. This is the coordinate at this point, where curve touches to the line. Now, because this is a tangent, and I can here form an equation of a straight line, I can find what is L, the equation of a straight line. So I have a coordinate here, and I can find out the gradient, right? So let's first solve for the gradient. Okay, so as this is f of x, this is y, 6x cubed plus 67x squared plus 126x minus 360. From here, from this point, I can find out the gradient of the function of the curve. So gradient at this point, first let's find the gradient, then we will find out at the point. So 6x cubed, the gradient here would be 6 times 3 is 18 x squared, right? This is done. Now 67x squared, so 67 times 2 is 134x plus 126x, derivative of x is 1, so that is 126, and derivative of constant is 0. So this is the gradient. Now I need to find out at x equals to 0. What is the gradient at x equals to 0? So gradient at x equals to 0 is 18 times 0 is 0, 134 times 0 is 0, and 126. So gradient at x equals to 0 is 126. Okay, here I can form an equation of a straight line. Let's form an equation of a straight line L by using the formula y minus y1 equals to m into x minus x1. So the coordinate where the line passes through, we just got it 0 and minus 360. So y minus negative 360 equals to gradient is 126 and x minus 0. So this is y plus 360. 126 times x is 126x. Solve for y. So 126x minus 360. This is the equation of a straight line. Once you get the equation of a straight line, basically the question is find the coordinate. Let me check. Using algebra, the x coordinate of P. Okay, I have to find the x coordinate of P. So what I do, I got the equation of a straight line. I got the equation of a straight line, and I have equation of a curve. Okay, I can equate both to get to know what is the point of intersection at P for x. I can find the, in other words, I can find the value for x at P. Okay, so I know f of x is 6x cubed plus 67x squared and 126x, this one here, I'm copying it down, 126x minus 360 . So because both are intersecting each other, this is equation of a line, this is L, and this is a curve, C. So I can equate both. So 126x minus 360 equals to 6x cubed plus 67x squared. This is cubed plus 126x minus 360. All right. Now 126x is here and 126x is here. So I can cancel it out because when I'll bring it to the other side, it will be 0. Negative 360 is here and negative 360 is here. Let's move in. If I'll take it to the other side, and both will be 0. So 6x cubed plus 67x squared equals to 0. X common, and left inside, now x squared is common. So 6x plus 67 equals to 0. Either x equals to 0 or 6x plus 67 equals to 0. So x equals to minus 67 over 6. Alright, so this is the x coordinate of P. X, this cannot be because this is another point where the curve and line intersecting each other. This is the answer for part C from question 10. Right. So I hope you found this solution helpful and feel more confident tackling similar problems. If you have any questions or need further clarification, feel free to leave a comment below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to AYS Maths channel for more exam tips and maths tutorials. Thank you for watching. You can find the other videos from paper January 2023 in the playlist. Thank you very much. Bye bye.